What up, everybody? Planet Vegan Media. We're out here at the Cube of Truth United, where Huntington Beach and Long Beach chapters have unified to come out here and speak up on behalf of the animals. It's been a successful cube for me. Got tons of footage. You know me, carrying that camera, letting people know animals' lives matter, and just like everyone, we should have peace in our hearts, compassion, love for these precious little babies. So just watch the footage, make a determination for yourself that this is cruelty and it should not be okay with you, and it should not be okay with anybody. There's no excuse to abuse animals. So yeah, we're out here every other weekend. Feel free to come out, hold a screen if you don't want to talk to anybody, show people the truth, engage with people, have conversations, get them to start thinking. We'll have the trolls now and again, but you just got to keep it cool and let them know it's all about peace and love. Because pain sucks.
Mutilate her to make sure she doesn't, like, knock around, because they're like stupid.
These animals are being treated as trash, like they don't matter.
Cut her up.
Used for a 5-minute sandwich, ridiculous, insanity. So yeah, the youth comes out, they got questions, they're thinking, they're trying to figure out what's going on. We're just talking with everybody we can, trying to show that we care. We're out here for a reason, on our own time, and fuck yeah, you should too. Come out here and show people what's up. Don't be afraid to tell them the truth. I had some great interactions already. Everyone I've talked to, here come the trolls. Should I interview them? Yes. What's up, dudes? What do you guys think about this?
I love steak. It's crazy.
Yeah, I love vegan steak. It's plant-based. No animals are harmed. No disease.
I love some cow.
So these guys, they get a rise.
Hamburger. I like meat.
Yeah, do you guys know there's a plant-based option? You don't have to pay for murder?
I'd rather pay for
You'd rather pay for murder?
Yeah.
If it was you being murdered, would you have a problem with that?
But it's not me.
But if it was, you know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, right?
Yeah.
He ate people. Were you cool with that?
It's not my problem.
It's not your problem till it is, right? It ain't your problem till it is, right?
I guess.
You guys have a good night, man. Take care.
Are you gonna eat me?
I ate meat for 33 years, brother.
You're gonna eat me?
No, I'm not gonna eat you.
Oh.
That'd be kind of gross. I'm not into cannibalism.
Yeah, no, I was just wondering.
It's the same thing as these poor guys right here. Like, they don't want to be eaten, right?
That's
just like
it's a circle of life.
Oh, I saw that on The Lion King. I heard about that. Yeah, that's a rumor, brother.
How did the cavemen grow?
That came from The Lion King. That term. Yeah. What?
How did the cavemen grow? Like they did this.
Are we cavemen now? Because cavemen used to rape women. Are you okay with raping women?
No.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Well, you want to compare? You want to compare what we do to cavemen? You want to compare what we do to cavemen, right? What's up? Yeah, no, I don't. But cavemen did, right?
They rape cows.
Yeah.
Wait, who rapes cows?
The workers.
How do they rape the cow? I'm not even trying to be a dick.
Sperm up there.
Insemination, yeah. These babies don't just pop out of nowhere. They have to be impregnated. Now you're learning, right?
I mean, I'm still gonna eat.
Yeah, and I did too for 33 years because I didn't want to listen, but it's gonna catch up, right? All this stuff catches up.
It does.
What's up?
What's gonna do to me?
Kill you.
How?
Well, these animals are, first of all, they're sick. Second of all,
see, you should not be showing this to like little kids.
Yeah, that's what
this is crazy. Have you ever thought about how it's going to impact the little kid when they walk by?
We hope that they will never touch it and never eat it again. Maybe if you were shown as a kid, you wouldn't have this mindset that it's okay to abuse animals. Tap into your heart for a second, bro.
I don't think it's okay for a little kid.
Well, you're not their parent, right? So the parent decides that. Yeah, their parents decide that. Many people come up here with their kids.
Around you guys.
Sure, man. All right, brother. Have a good day, bro. It's obvious you want to play games with us, and that's cool, man. We're here for a reason. We're here to teach people. You don't want to learn? That's cool, brother. Have a good day, man. Take care. Take care. Oh, you guys care about the kids now? You guys care about kids now? You guys have like a activist group I could join?
RSU. Do you have an activist group we can join?
Absolutely. This is called animal rights. We stand up for animals. Yeah, that's kind of our job here. We talk to people.
Yeah.
We try to get them to open their minds that cruelty is wrong.
It's not that bad.
Only if it was your dog or your cat, right? Then it'd be bad, right?
But it's not a dog or a cat. It's like food. It's like food. Like,
what makes them food?
It's me. Like,
someone told you that, and now you're like, you believe
a nice
it.
Steak, pork.
You could get a dog.
He's giving us
steak.
examples right there. Pork, Yeah,
That's
but
pretty good.
why is that what we eat?
I mean, because that's how we always ate. That's how it started.
But is it okay to continue doing that?
Why would we just change something?
What do you think about
Why
this?
would we just change something that's
Because
been
it
happening
hasn't.
forever?
Because it hasn't
Yeah.
always.
Well, at least
been
you're honest about it.
industrialized like this. Like this is fucked up.
What do you care about?
Like it started when we were hunter-gatherers. I don't know how much about human history.
Why are we on this planet though? Why do we exist?
Industrialization was off, and here we are. With this.
Am I making you uncomfortable?
You think this is okay?
Oh, I'm recording you for sure.
Why do you think
This is going all over social media.
You don't think that they have feelings and thoughts and you don't think that
I'm not in your face, bro.
there's
Some that are made for different things.
All right. I'm making you uncomfortable. I understand.
animals. We've all evolved over time. Like we've just evolved differently. Humans took them and didn't give them a chance. Like we domesticated them and forced them into captivity. And this is their entire existence. But they have inner lives just like every other animal.
Anyway, guys, sorry that I got a little heated there. I don't appreciate people coming and mocking or thinking animals' lives don't matter. You know, that's my fault. You know, I was 16 years old at one time in my life. I didn't think about what I was saying. I didn't care about what I was saying. I lived a reckless life as a teenager. So I should have known better than to try to challenge these little dudes that don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Just like we need past slavery.
Hi, man. Hi, man. How you doing? You ever seen footage like this before? What's going on, brother?
What is going on?
Oh, what is going on? This terrible footage here is what we pay for every single day when we pay for meat products. This is called the animal agriculture, and this is what we pay for when we eat meat products like hot dog, pizza, all that stuff. So what we're trying to promote here today is to stop the cruelty and to start eating a plant-based lifestyle because their suffering is unnecessary. There's a plant-based option, and you don't have to pay for their suffering for a 10-minute sandwich. How does that sound?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Cool. Would you ever consider a vegan lifestyle? Do you ever think you can stop eating animal body parts and live a plant-based lifestyle?
I did it for 3 years.
Woo!
I don't think I
That's
could.
what I'm talking about.
That's not what I see. I see like
What's your biggest...
How about abortion? Would you ever think about
Oh, I love this.
trying to stop that?
You know, I've heard this
That's
probably...
a bigger deal.
I've heard this probably at least 50 times now during my activism, and it
Okay.
always surprises me that we bypass what we're talking about and go straight to what you think is more important.
It is more important,
Says who?
says every human alive.
Really? I've talked to many humans in my time, and I don't.
Holy cow! You don't think?
I never said. I never said. I never.
The same thing as a human.
Well,
That's weird.
well,
That's really weird.
someone that's a child molester is more important than a cow.
What does a child molester have to do with what?
Well, you said a human being. That's a human being. Someone who molests children, murders children, eats people like Jeffrey Dahmer. They're more important than a cow. No, they're not.
No,
They should be
no,
killed instantly,
no,
right?
not a
So they
baby,
did
not a
nothing
baby.
to us. They did absolutely nothing, and we're killing them for our own selfish taste pleasure. I'd like to hear what you have to say.
There's 450,000 abortions a year.
Sure, that's terrible.
I would probably
That's terrible.
make that a bigger deal than
Okay,
this.
perfect.
I
So,
would.
so what's your group that I can follow so we can do this, so I can help you with activism? Tell me about your abortion group. You don't have one, do you?
No.
So you're just upset at us for talking about something that's important to us and important to the world and important to our
I get it,
society,
but it's-
but you have nothing to talk about your beliefs, your group, because you don't have one.
I don't have a group.
But you're so upset about abortion, yet you haven't done anything about it.
I do everything I can with trying to make it illegal.
By just talking about it?
By trying to make it illegal.
Okay, cool. So can you stop abusing animals today, please?
I can maybe, yeah.
Beautiful. That's great. I'm Lou. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
You have a great day,
What do you
okay?
think?
She's already done it. She's gone plant-based before.
She
Yeah,
has.
I don't have that compassion,
Yeah.
But you have a heart.
but I
He
have
has a heart. Obviously, he loves children. He doesn't want to see
Yeah,
them
and
get
I
killed.
like animals too.
We're all animals.
And, you know,
Do you have a dog?
to make them suffer is
Terrible.
sad.
It's miserable. It's evil.
Yeah, it's
it's
sad.
hell. We literally burn them while they're still conscious.
But we're raised on meat.
Yeah, I grew up eating 33 years, ma'am. I'm no angel. I ate animals for 33 years, but I stopped for 6 years now, and I feel like it's the right thing to do, not just because of what I want, but
What about
because
fish?
Fish are animals. They don't deserve to die. There's a plant-based fish. If you don't know that, there's a plant-based fish. Tastes exactly like
I'm
it.
into all,
It's-
non-GMO, organic.
Yeah, made of plants, delicious.
that
You don't have to harm anybody, right? And
Yeah.
and your health will thank you for
I
it.
just had some. It was great.
Ooh,
try it.
plant-based?
No,
regular.
I had fish.
Oh,
It was
okay.
great.
Okay, well,
But, I
I'm sure it
mean-
wasn't great for the fish that was murdered and had his
No,
throat slit,
no,
right?
No. I can appreciate what you're.
Sure.
Everybody to their own thing, and I don't blame.
Well, it's not my own thing, man. It's their own thing. They're the ones that are suffering, not me.
Yeah.
They're the ones being killed, not me.
But I don't see anything wrong with you sticking up for what you believe at all.
Well, I appreciate him sticking up for what he believes in. I just wish he would expand that to others,
Yeah.
not just what he thinks is important, because we're all important. We all.
He's probably never been approached. This
He's never dealt with someone like me, right? Yeah, I'm kind of a little nuts.
Anonymous,
Yeah.
aren't they? What are they into? I recognize the masks.
Well, the whole idea is anonymous is that they're anonymous. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they
Right.
are.
Oh, we don't know
They're
what they
secretive,
are.
right? And the reason why we wear the mask is just so that we're not staring at someone's face and we're staring at the screens. We want people paying attention to
How
what
come
these.
you don't have one on?
Well, because I'm not holding a screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I can show you a screen of
No,
a.
that's okay.
Yeah.
But,
I can show you a gentleman who actually kidnapped 3 women, held them hostage for 10 years, raped them, molested them, and
then he ate them.
he was going to. But they caught him and they sent him to prison. We do the same thing to animals. We kidnap them, we rape them, we take advantage of
True.
them. What's the difference?
Yeah. I mean, we could live on vegetables.
Well, there's a plant-based fish, ma'am. Tastes exactly like what you love.
Sure, I know.
You wouldn't eat a fish by itself, right? You want all the seasoning on it, the sauces.
I know.
That's plants.
Believe me.
Well, you know, but you're still paying for suffering.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Well, I don't eat very much of it. That's for darn sure.
Well, I just want to thank you for your patience and dealing with me and
Yeah.
hearing what I have to say. You're really sweet to take the time to listen to me. You don't have to, obviously. You could have left like that gentleman.
So you guys are into just different things that you want to promote.
Well, we're about the animals, ma'am.
Oh, the
and
animals.
I
I
sincerely,
didn't know that they were all about animals.
well, I sincerely believe that animals, we're all animals. Me and you are animals, right? We have hearts, blood. We bleed like animals. We want to eat like
And
animals.
God made us all.
We want to have sex like animals.
Do you know God?
Which God?
The God of the Bible.
Jesus? Sure, I know about Jesus.
Wonderful.
I think he's wonderful. How would Jesus kill an animal? Just curious.
I don't know about. Let me think.
'Cause he didn't.
I know he ate fish.
Well, he created fish. Yeah, he created fish supposedly in the Bible. I haven't read that part, but what I do know is that Jesus is all compassion, all loving person, and I believe we as people should mimic that and be the same and be caring. When we justify the murder of an animal for a sandwich, crazy people
Like
justify
Seventh-day-
murdering humans.
Seventh-day Adventists don't eat meat.
Who?
Seventh-day Adventists, they don't eat meat.
I don't know who that is. 7-Day Venice?
Seventh-day Adventist, you don't know.
7th Dead Venice?
Seventh-day
Day
Adventist.
Adventist. I don't know what that is, but I will be looking it up.
They don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
That religion's been around forever.
Okay.
Loma Linda is their base thing.
Sure.
But anyway, yeah, they are like total vegetarian.
Well, thank you for.
Forever.
Well, we're not vegetarians,
That's
ma'am.
huge.
Vegetarians still pay for dairy, which babies are stolen from their mothers from the day of birth. Baby calves are stolen from their mothers. The mothers weep the entire time. The babies cry for their mothers the entire time. Also, you can have precious milk when there's an almond milk. There's an alternative milk.
Yeah,
There's no excuse to abuse animals, don't you think?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what we
not
stand
really.
on.
Not really, no.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, no, there is no excuse.
So why do you do it?
Because I've never really been approached by anybody before.
Wow.
Like this.
Well, I'm the first one then.
Yeah.
I'm honored. Can I give you a card since you're so open-minded? I'd like to show you this. There's some documentaries on the back that changed my life, changed my world.
I'm interested in everything.
Yeah. Well, thank
I
you
like
for
to
keeping
learn
an open
about
mind.
everything.
That card changed me. So what you're hearing from me is what's on that card.
Okay.
So that's why I changed, and I believe you'll change too, because I believe you have a heart.
But I think that you need. Yeah, I could change.
Love that. Love
yeah,
that answer.
I could.
I love
because
that.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
You don't need it.
But,
And there's mercury inside a fish. There's a karma behind
I'm
all of
actually
this.
going to go get chelation therapy.
I'm trying to save your life right now. You don't even know it. So,
I know it's full of heavy metals.
and-
I'm going to go get chelation
and
therapy.
here I am telling you there's an alternative.
to get it out of
Right.
my system.
Right. So stop putting it in your system.
Yeah, I know.
You can do it. What's your
I
name,
might
ma'am?
seriously think about this.
I'm Lou. What's
I
your,
might seriously think about it.
what's your name? Carol?
Yeah.
Carol, thank you so much for your time. Go vegan today.
You know what? more important than any of this is that you do know Jesus as your Savior. And I'm sure you've heard this before.
1,000 times, yes.
But let me tell you,
Jesus needs to come down here and save everybody already because everyone's
he
suffering.
already did it, but they don't believe it.
I hope so.
They don't. Huh?
Calm down already, please.
No, he's already done it.
Save the animals.
He's already done it, so we just have to believe.
Okay.
He's done it all for us, and so he's made it available. You say yes or no.
Okay.
But what do you got to lose?
Yes, ma'am.
What have you got to lose? Nothing.
That's a good point.
Nothing.
That's a good point. I'll think about that. But you go vegan. Stop hurting animals. Take care. What do you think about this?
It's terrible.
Yeah?
They don't deserve that.
They don't.
But the plant-based meat, man, that stuff's very unhealthy for you.
It's not about health, brother. Vegans are not about health. It's about the animal suffering. We eat plants, we eat vegetables, we eat fruits, we eat grains, nuts. We don't just eat plant-based meats, you know?
Okay.
Plant-based meats is a luxury, just like meat was a luxury back in the day for the kings and the queens, right? The servants never got to eat meat. That's a new thing. The meat industry is a new thing. It's only been around for about 50 years and it's fucking destroying us. Look how many people are obese, dying of cancers, all these problems. Yeah, the plant-based meat isn't the best thing for you, but their suffering is what matters to us, that we don't want that to happen. Would you ever consider living a vegan lifestyle? Honestly?
I have considered it.
Okay.
But I've seen evidence that shows that humans are primarily carnivore.
What type of evidence? Because you know, evidence can be anyone's point of view when it comes to like scientific. Who's backing the scientists, right?
Definitely, but
I noticed your shirt says pharmacy on it.
oh, this is just a brand.
I know. I was just thinking in my head though.
Yeah,
the real pharmacy is actually the plants that we grow,
No,
the fruits, the
definitely,
vegetables.
dude.
That's the real medicine. That's the real farm.
No, that's 100% facts, man. It's just that our soil is so stripped of nutrients, dude.
Yeah.
The future is definitely like regenerative
Sure.
farming. And
Sure.
Yeah, no. We're on the same page here, but
So you'll be vegan today?
dude, if you can remember a name, his name is Dr. Anthony Chafee. He's a doctor, neurosurgeon. He presents a lot of evidence for carnivore. He talks about how this is just so shitty.
Sure.
And how the future is regenerative farming.
Okay.
But if you can remember that name,
Yeah.
Anthony Chafee, do some.
Yeah, and if I could give you a name,
definitely.
Gary Yorowski. It's called The Greatest
Yorowski.
Speech You'll Ever Hear on YouTube. And
Okay.
this guy goes into the details on why we've been lied to, why we've been tricked and basically destroying our planet because of our own selfish taste pleasures. You
Yeah.
know, well, there's four things: convenience, religion, taste pleasure, and habit. You know, we're all kind of just stuck in this system of the four things that we were brought up living. You know, certain things that we were fed as a kid, we grew up thinking it's normal. And I don't know if you were a hunter as a kid, your parents taught you hunting and all that. We could be living on different perspectives, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just believe if it was me that was going through this, I would not want that. I would hope someone would come and save me. That's all I'm saying. If it was me, and that's all you got to do to be a vegan is put yourself in the victim's position, and then you'll understand, man, this is fucked up. I shouldn't be doing this.
Sure, definitely.
You know? That's all it is. What's your name, brother?
Etienne.
That's a cool name. I can't say it, but I'll just acknowledge it.
Yeah.
My name's Lou, brother. We're out here every other weekend promoting veganism because we want to see the world as a better place. We might be completely wrong, but we know our heart's in the right place when it comes to the animals, brother.
No, you're in the right spot.
Oh, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. Go
Have a good
vegan.
one. I'll think about
Do it, brother. The animals need you to.
That's true.
Later. Hey there, little buddy. How are you, little friends? You're so cute.
If you want to talk about the case uptake of protein as a bodybuilder, I can talk to you about that.
So to that point, I would say, even if we were to accept that and just say, okay, if an animal dies, like let's say there's some roadkill, right? And you're like, okay, that's okay to eat. Well, that's not what 99.999% of cases are. 99.99% of cases, that's it right there. So if you were talking about cutting out all meat except in the cases where, you know, there's roadkill or the animal just dies, I mean, that would pretty much be cutting out all meat in general. It's not being sold in the store, you know, that's not what
great day today. Lots and lots of people. That's fantastic. Does anybody have any like great conversations that they want to share? Any troubling things?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't have many conversations, but I had one like 40 minutes long.
Whoa.
Yeah.
With a hunter.
Oh.
And it was the first experience that actually I think I did a good job, because before I would lose it. I would just get emotional and I just leave. But I think actually he was pretty receptive, and he's like, you're only first activist that I talked to that's not attacking me, not judging me. And he's like, I want to talk to you. I want to hear what you get to say. I want to understand where you're coming from. And he said, like, you're being so nice. And I said, I'm being nice because I'm speaking to you if I'm with the deer that you go and shoot. So next time you go see deer, think about me and how I talk to you. And he's like, okay, I will.
That's awesome.
And he's like, you really opened my mind. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna stop hunting, but it's like, well, no, think about it. So I keep like going back, and he asked me an interesting question that he's like, do you think, he's like, I don't support factory farming. Do you think what I do, which is like I go hunt in the wild, or is it better than factory farming? And I said, no, it's not better because you're still taking someone's life. He's like, no, but it is better. I'm like, no, it's not better. But he's like, yeah, you're right, it's not better because I'm taking their life without their consent. So I feel like it's important to not make them feel like, yeah, you're doing better than factory farming. And I think by the end of our conversation, he was really, I think he was like now thinking about his hunting at this point. Because I was keep bringing back to a moment of like him taking life.
Yeah.
Him taking life. And like after 20 times mentioning that, he's like, okay. He's like, I see what you're saying. So,
That's great.
It's just repetition.
Yeah. Hunters are always smart.
Good job.
I was still trying not to like cry and not to like, I was like, I need to stay calm and stay calm. But yeah. After 5 times talking to hunters, I usually snap, I cry, I tell the fuck off, you ask what's today. I'm like, not today, I have to have this normal conversation. So it comes with practice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Good job.
Great.
All right, yeah.
Any others? Any interesting ones? Yeah.
It's like a new tactic I tried. It's like, you know, we kind of talk to them about like where their mindset is, and we're talking about action, like go vegan. One thing I wanted to add to that is like try to get them to go as a group, like find a partner, find a buddy, because like you look around all these ex-vegans, they're all like, oh, I was socially isolated, blah blah blah, and it's like, okay, well, there's social aspect to it we got to address. So I'm like, let's talk about them doing it as a team, you know, making a team effort. They'll keep each other honest. So something new I tried, and I think it worked out pretty well. There's one guy I talked to about, he's like, oh, I'm doing it with my brother. I'm like, great, I went vegetarian with my brother. And then like another group, there were like 4 people, and then I was like, yeah, you know, get them all together, like you all work on it together, and they were like kind of cool with that.
The only problem is when like you're in a group with another person and that person decides to not be vegan. It sucks.
You gotta blood in, blood out. You gotta
that happened to me. I know from experience. But yeah, I think that's really cool. Also, like, you know, people who don't have anyone who would want to go vegan with them, like,
there you go.
Yeah, you need to have those vegans to fall back on.
Right, let them know that we are their group.
Yeah, we can be. Yeah.
Good job.
And did you point him to Challenge 22? Or
Yeah.
anything like that? Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Totally works. Yeah. It's a good site.
Cool. You had something?
Yeah, well, this is my first cube, and I learned so much from like so many people here. So thank you for that.
Woo!
I had a question actually. So this one boy, he told me that like, oh, this footage is fake because all these places shut down. Like that's not how things work anymore, which is just like objectively wrong. So I just don't know how to like approach that situation where he says like those farms don't exist anymore. Like ranches are like more humane. Like how do you approach someone that just like is confident in a fact?
That is one that I have not heard before.
So one, like when you're in a group of activists in this setting, like there's probably a lot of activists that have had, or at least some I have, like firsthand personal experience, and that's really hard for me to disagree with. If you're like I've seen this personally with my own eyes. Like, then if they keep saying it's fake, like that's just a pointless conversation, and just like walk away if they can't even accept that. But and similarly, I would say even if there isn't anyone in that group, like if you can't like even see eye to eye on this being real, then that's probably not a conversation that's going to go somewhere.
A lot of that footage, I believe, is actually only a few years old.
Yeah, you're like, that's what
So
reports
you'd be like, literally, if they were shut down, these videos wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Well, another thing is you don't actually have to argue. Like, in order to get from a welfare-based conversation where you're talking about what's actually happening on screen to one that's more abolitionist of like we shouldn't be killing them at all, you can just ask them the question like, what would be a good way to kill someone who doesn't want to die, and just talk about that, because you don't necessarily have to argue about whether the footage is real. Like, it obviously is real. Of course it's real. We're not faking anything, and it's important that we're not lying. But you can't just say like, yeah, honestly, what happens on the screen doesn't even matter. It's really just to get attention to the issue, and using these individuals at all is just going to be bad.
You could ask them, like in that same vein, if this was real, like, does what you're seeing bother you? Like, so even if you could just be like,
that's smart.
Does it bother you? Like, okay, so you don't, but like, is this hard to watch? If you were to learn this was real, would this bother you?
Gotcha.
Also, you can point them to materials that the industries themselves put out. Like, you can Google, like you can get information just by doing a Google search on what happens in the pork industry. Like, you can go to these industries who publish like what the right way is to like dock tails off of pigs, or like cut their teeth out. So at that point, that's indisputable, because it's the exploitative industries who are admitting to doing these terrible things. Right. And like there's no denying that when it comes from them.
I'm going to turn into an ice cube any moment now.
This way? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you gotta bring gloves.
You got to get in the picture.
Somebody can go down.
Have someone walking by, not those kids.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah. Yeah, not them. I'll fucking break someone's phone.
Grab that phone.
Fuck off.
No. No. Sorry guys, we're busy. Go away.
Want a date?
Steve, does anyone want to do the AV thing? The sorority sign?
Oh wow, this is the first time I've seen people doing a joint date.
Is that legal?
Woo! Let's go to Matassi.
Do a countdown.
Oh wait,
Another phone.
It's a portrait. Yeah.
Hey, there's one more announcement.
Vegans Unite.
Right here.
We are organizing an event tomorrow at Midnight Books in Huntington Park. And if anyone's familiar with the film Maa Ka Doodh, Mother's Milk, about the dairy industry in India, the film producer from India is on tour in the US right now and will be at the screening tomorrow, along with Dr. Sailesh Rao, who's one of the environmental experts featured in the film, and myself. Will all be hosting a Q&A panel afterwards, along with a pop-up and a bunch of vegan vendors.
What time is it?
12 to 5. The film screening will start at 2.
Okay, wait, where is it again?
Midnight Books.
Yep, Midnight. Here, let me take a picture.
Yeah, I have.
You got all the events. Thank you.
So yeah, we'd love
found my people.
Yeah.
Bring non-vegan if you can. Like, we really want people to come.
Especially vegetarians.
Yes.
Yeah, bring vegetarians. Ooh.
Good thinking.
Maybe vegetarians.
Is it this one? Oh yeah, my friend actually invited.
Where's my umbrella? Thanks for coming out, man.
Okay.
You have a great night, man. See you at NARD? Yeah? NARD?
Huh?
National Animal Rights Day. Yeah, that. You gotta come, man.
Okay. I support options too, but like.
Have a good night.
Give me a second to make sure that, because like I said, I got coats in my car, so I have to take them and throw them in the back. I'll take that long though. I'm just saying that I'm a fucking mess.
I thought you were going with Javi.
Right, see you at the
I
restaurant.
don't know what Javi's doing. I want to go home.
Oh.
So.
Well, it's just letting me hang out, so I have a quiet place. I have a homework assignment I gotta do. Okay.
Chocolate, madam?
Are they vegan? That was like my immediate instinct,
Don't
but I was
make
like, I
me.
might as well ask.
Don't make me.
What are they?
Unreal.
Oh.
They're like Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, I'll take one. Thanks.
That'd be $5.
You got it.
She's like,
It's like Reese's
To
Pieces.
the,
I already had one.
I can bring you
I
back.
have two. I got another bag in here. I brought it for everybody.
Oh shoot.
I think they close at 9.
Chocolate friends?
Yes, please. Yeah, we also have some video footage.
You're welcome.
I do too. Yeah. Ooh, what is? Oh my god.
She grabbed two.
Right.
Thief.
I love it.